Gilmore Girls, and hey Val, do you know what happened to the diorama revealed in the town meeting in season 3, episode 3, at the 33-minute mark? Who made it, and did someone keep it? At the top of my head, I don't know. So I sent a message off to Paula Schreiber, our prop master on Gilmore Girls. She was our prop master starting episode 12 of season 1, which was literally the very next episode after I started working on the show. Touch the screen if you've heard this before. My name is Valerie Campbell. I was the key set costumer on Gilmore Girls, the costume supervisor for a year in the life, and I share a lot of fun facts from behind the scenes, which are only possible when you engage with this video. Follow me here and over on YouTube. I first read your comment and saw the words diorama. The very first thing that I thought of no, I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about the diorama that Paris is holding as she is walking through the hallway. And Rory smashes into it when she's opening the locker. And I thought, that would be really fun to talk about. But first, let's talk about the diorama that was in the town meeting. Who made it? What happened to it afterwards? And did someone keep it? Now, I don't know what happened to it. This is the only thing I got. In order to tell you what Paula said, we got to talk about that other diorama, the one that Paris made, because I had a lot of questions. Like, how many takes? What happens to it afterwards? Because legit, that thing is destroyed. There is no saving it. First, Paula said, all items go to Warner Brothers storage facility and are never heard from again. Just kidding. I have no idea what they do with them afterwards. You should contact them and find out. As far as Paris's diorama, if they're destroyed, we usually keep them to the end of the season for reshoots, then throw them away. Every prop master negotiates with the amount of takes. There is no set way of doing it. And you're right, this was way before my time. Now, when something is being destroyed, usually they will at least make 3 of them. And that means they have 3 takes in order to be able to get that shot. But depending on how costly that item is and how much they want to spend in the budget, they might make more. I've been on a lot of shows before, especially in Gilmore Girls, where we've had to destroy something. Like, think about, yes, the car crash. We only had 1 take to be able to do that, because if they needed us to do it again, they would have had to rebuild the entire set, and that wasn't going to be happening for take 2. In those instances, they will have at least 3 different cameras covering it. But in the case of a prop that they can make multiples of, they probably had a few on set and they chose 1 camera angle that they were going to reveal the destruction. As far as what happens in the storage facility, between seasons, props will return items that they do not think they're going to need. And if suddenly they decide they need to shoot something, they can return it back to the show. But when a series ends, the items go to storage, sometimes long-term storage, and eventually when the production or Warner Brothers decides that they no longer need those items, they will either give them to the prop house where they can re-rent them to other shows, or the prop house might actually auction off items that they no longer need. I have absolutely no idea what happened to that, but chances are it's probably somewhere, or maybe they didn't see the value. And a lot of times these props are not made with the best quality materials. And as far as the Bop It, I remember when we were shooting thinking, oh my God, that's the coolest thing. I had never seen one before. And I was like, I want to play that. And I asked them nicely. And at the end of the season, when they were like, well, nobody cares, they gave it to me.